All right, what's up? Let's do this. This is Frieren, episode 6. Beyond Journey's End, episode 6. And last week we had Stark. We met Stark, who is a new character joining our crew. Seems pretty cool. I like him so far. And we sort of showed towards the end, like, he is actually very strong. I mean, he's been trained by a very strong warrior, and so he himself, I think, is a very strong warrior. He just needs to get his confidence up. So I'm looking forward to this. I think this is going to be a fun episode. Let's just jump right into it. If you want to watch the full-length reaction, that'll be on my Patreon account in the description below. You can sync it up with your own footage and watch it with me. Otherwise, just stay here, like the video if you can, comment down below, and subscribe to the channel. All that stuff really does help me out more than you know, and I'm a small channel, so every little bit counts. Let's jump into episode 6 of Frieren Beyond Journey's End. God, I really love this OP, genuinely. I love it so much. The hero of the village. Well, now he can actually be the hero of the village and defeat the dragon. Hopefully. It might be. Your presence might be enough. I feel like there's gotta be a reason the dragon hasn't attacked. Oh. Yeah, it's hard to know until you're in that situation what you do. Holy shit! I don't know if he's the praising type. Oh. Oh my god. Wow, this scene is animated beautifully. Oh, that's fucking awesome. This show nails atmosphere. The atmosphere of this scene is perfect. Oh my god, Fern wasn't real all along. This is Fight Club all of a sudden. This show can do such simple things to make me smile or cry or... Look at that face. And I can do such simple things to make me laugh as well. Just her holding on to the tree. Oh. She's like, yeah, just 3 years? That's like 3 days, elf time. It's okay to be afraid. Use that fear. Was he the same? Did he shake as well? Oh! Hell yeah, it's not. How is every line in this episode a banger? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh shit! The animation! Oh shit. That's high praise. Oh my god! Wow. This is so hype and wholesome. Look at the way the wind is blowing. Oh my god. Oh shit. Oh my god. No. Because you got this. Wait, did he already beat it? That's so great. He doesn't even know his own strength. He didn't even realize he killed it. Oh my god, she's cute. Oh my god, listen to that. Listen to that voice. She suddenly went super emotional. Not emotional, emotive. Yeah, so you might as well enjoy the journey. Yeah. Man, what a cool guy. Shit. It's just ice. See, the ice isn't good without syrup. Like, it's just eating ice, although I do know people who just like to eat ice. Any weird spell is interesting for her. Oh my god! I like how they didn't show it to us though. You look weird, man. I don't mean to be rude, but you look weird. Everyone in this party just has a blank expression. Fern, be nice to him. Fern's so mean to Stark. 2 years! Damn, look at that. I don't know, in the flashback it looked bigger. Is he lying? Is there some, what is it called, shrinkflation going on or whatever? Fern's here. Oh my god. Best girl? She drinks milk? Will Stark care? No thanks. She has a human on in the party now. I love his reaction to it, huh? No thanks. Yeah, that makes sense. Black Market and Thieves Guild. Oh, look at that little smile she gave there. Just a tiny smile. And do what? What do you mean? Yeah. Why don't you have a lot of time? What? I gotta write that down. That's so cute. Yeah, it changed all of them, man. Oh, is this what you mean? That you don't have much time? Like, until you get old? Oh, before he dies? Oh! That's what he means by he doesn't have much time. Yeah, he's old, isn't he? Like, I mean, he has a long lifespan because he's a dwarf, right? By whom? Guards? Did he steal that from the guards? Uh-oh. Hey, man! Is this about me calling you weird before? Oh. Oh, that's nice, I guess. Stark and Fern speak up. Go, yes, yes, yes! Yes! Well, that just saved us 2 years.
なに簡単に通れるだなんて初めからフリーレン様の名前を出していればよかったんじゃないですか。ゆっくりしたかったのに。
Aww.
それに私こんな光景落ち着かないでしょ。
It's kind of interesting that Frieren actually wants to take her time. I want to talk about that in the discussion as well. Oh my god. This show is so good. Wow. What a great episode. I mean, this show, every episode, it gets me deeper and deeper within, like, this. It's a character-based show, right? It's a show that's very much about how important and special these characters are and their relationships to one another, and it's nailing it, like absolutely nailing every aspect of it completely. I think this group of 3 right here is like the perfect squad that they could have done. And one thing that I love is that they're all very low key, you know, like they're all extremely like chill. And I think that's so fun. Like I can see them adding more people into their party, at the very least one more person into their party in the future, whether it be near future or far future. And I can see that extra person being more energetic, I suppose. But for now, I'm really enjoying the vibe of like all 3 of them just talking quietly and calmly in a very relaxed manner, you know, because it works for a few reasons. One, it makes the entire show have a very comfy vibe to it. Just like I'm relaxed, I'm not overstimulated by anything. It's just everything is chill and cool. Second, it's like rife with, I think rife is the word I'm looking for, with dry humor, because you know they're all so low key that the jokes, they're not knocking you over the head with them, you know, which you know, anime tends to exaggerate or like really lean into its jokes and like overdo them almost a lot of the time, which I don't mind. You know, it's something that's kind of charming about anime a little bit, but at the same time, you know, anime that can pull off like really good dry humor can be like really great, you know. There's a show, A Harden is Indecipherable, I think that's the name of the show. And it's a show that was on, it was a pretty small show that was on a few seasons ago, like maybe like a year ago or something, I think. Maybe 2 years, I'm not sure. But it was a show like sort of in a similar vein to like Komi Can't Communicate and stuff, where like there's a quiet girl who doesn't really speak much, but it's more like Aharon is a girl who she can speak, but she is just very quiet when she speaks. And that show has a lot of dry humor, because the protagonist is like this completely straight-faced guy who talks in a very monotone way, and Aharon basically never talks, and when she does, she speaks in a very quiet whispered tone, sort of like that, you know. So when like these 2 are the main characters, all of the humor is like very straight-laced and calm and dry humor, and it's really funny. So yeah, like that's what I'm liking about this show as well. So yeah, and the other thing that works with it is when these characters then do show emotion, it stands out a lot more. The part in this episode where they get to the treasure, they see the treasure, and Frieren just starts like delightfully skipping over to it and being like, treasure, like it's really endearing, because she's never like that. And so you get that moment, and then like moments where Fern will be like super pouty or super emotional about something, that hits a lot harder, you know. And then Stark, obviously, in the last episode when he was like freaking out because he was really terrified and ashamed of himself, like that stands out a lot as well, because the rest of the time he's talking in a very calm tone. So I really, really love it. And I also, like, the dub cast was announced yesterday or today or something. And I was looking at the dub cast and I'm excited for the dub as well. So I can't wait to rewatch the show in dub. I think it's going to be so comfy in dub as well. The dragon fight was awesome in this episode. I mean, it was just sick watching him fight that dragon. And I love that he just completely beat it on his own, you know. Like, what a cool scene to show off how badass Stark is. I love it. And I love the whole idea of, like, he's scared and he was scared. Like, his master was also scared, you know? So we see, like, Eisen being scared and Eisen saying, like, fear is what got me this far, which is an awesome line because fear is a very important thing. And I love when shows lean into that, the idea that, hey, you're scared, but you're still, like, the fact that you're still standing here and you're using that fear against the enemy is what's great. Really sweet that Stark wants to be able to do this journey and be able to come back to Eisen to tell him stories. I don't know if it's going to work out like that, but it might because, yeah, like, he's a dwarf, right? He has a really long lifespan. I'm sure he is coming towards the end of it, but he might have, like, 20 years left, you know? So who knows? But I also found it interesting that Frieren, she wants to go slow while the other two, they want to move it along because, and it's like a difference in their lifespans. Like the two humans, they want to move it along because they only have a short life and they have things that they want to get done. Like Stark wants to get back to Eisen, you know? So they care about, like, pushing forward, but, like, Frieren was actually disappointed. She wanted to slow it down, and, like, obviously she wants to, like, see the magic and do her research and stuff, but I think it's also because she has this perception of time where, like, you know, 2-3 years, that's nothing to her. Like she said before, like, you've only been here 3 years, that's nothing. Like that, if that is nothing to her, then it's like, then she feels like staying in a city for 2 years, that's like, you know, that's at least her savoring it somewhat, you know? Like, if she moves through the city and she stays in the city for 2 days or whatever, that's basically passing through for her. Like, that's barely seeing it out the window. Like, it's like driving past a McDonald's and looking at the McDonald's from the window. Like, it's not really, you're not really taking it in properly. So I kind of get it, where she wants to stop and smell the roses a bit, but for her, smelling the roses takes a lot longer. For both Fern and Stark, they did stop and smell the roses. 2 days or whatever is plenty of time to be in this random checkpoint town, you know? But for her, it's like, that's now just gonna be like a completely forgotten memory. You know how, like, dreams, when you wake up and you can, like, remember the dream for about 30 seconds, and unless you commit it to memory then, like, immediately, then like 30 seconds later you'll be like, what was that dream that I was just having? And it's completely gone. I imagine that's what it would be like for Frieren, for somewhere where she stayed for 2 days. She leaves, it's just completely out of her memory. She wouldn't be able to remember it, you know? But she's an elf. I don't know how elf minds work. Anyway, that was a great episode, and this show is so good, and I cannot believe we have, what, like 22 episodes left or something of this season. It's gonna be so much fun, guys. I'm just ecstatic. So thank you for watching. Please support the video if you can, liking, commenting, and subscribing. Go to my Patreon account in the description below for full-length early access and exclusive videos. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.